Howdy folks, who's getting ready for an action-packed year? Looks like it's going to be a big one, hey? Looks like the Russian-NATO war is going to kick off real soon. Everything's been moved into place. What I wanted to come on here mainly was just to drop a link. But first, before that, I just wanted to say what's going on in Australia. They're bringing back mandates for face DIAPERNS since 12 o'clock last night apparently. I guess that's why so many of the sheeple out there were wearing them today. It was just nuts. I even got a couple of players, a couple of Karens. But anyway, next year is going to be intense. I get that feeling. I mean, I'm not the only one. And if it doesn't already kick off by the end of this year, it's going to be intense by next year. Russia's got mass graves. I just found out that have to be finished by the 1st of February. It's a leaked document, but whether it's true or not, who knows. But everything's been moved into place, and they have to make contingency plans for things like this. They have a set target to reach for their masters above at the end of the day. So the link that I want to bring is much more interesting than what I've just talked about. So I probably shouldn't have waffled on. But anyway, the link is to do with what I'm really interested in, what I was sitting out near yesterday, the high fives. And apparently they have the habit of being too hot and burning up when they start them up. And this is well known to people more in Spain, where they're calling it like the 6th wave of them starting up, the La Quinta Columna people that I'm going to link the video from to. So they say that not only with the birds colliding, which I've showed before with a link, same people, and previous times of antennas burning up, that there's also an increase in, I guess, the people's problems with their tickers. So this is how they can tell, and they're calling it waves. I mean, this is so new to me, I didn't realise. I had to really focus and think, but I'm giving you a heads up because it comes in a bit obscure at the beginning as to work out what they're talking about for someone over here maybe who doesn't understand that the high fives have probably already been put into good use for a while in other places. So I think we're going to see it in the coming months because the hype around this this moronic variant. Yeah, and I think that the unsquirted are going to be blamed for all the children who have ended up getting the rushed squirts in the coming January 10th, I believe. So watch out for a huge rise in cases. It seems they're forecasting. I think they must be about to go live with the high fives. I've also mentioned before that I noticed birds had just dropped at certain times and then it was fine again. And this is what the La Quinta Columna people are asking people to do, to report in and say if they've noticed antennas burning up or different things like the birds, or the opposite of that, if there's a quiet period. So that, you know, correct journalism can be done rather than the created reality that's out there. So I'm keen to hear from you if you have had any experiences like that. I took some video footage yesterday. I haven't loaded it up, and I don't know if I will. It's just a magpie with a rough look inside of its face, and they're territorial birds. And it got rather close to me up at the hill just there yesterday, just close by with the high Fyve tower of power. Yeah, this bird just looked like it would be affected by something that wasn't natural, and didn't look like a bacteria or anything. It just kind of looked like its head had been fried on half the side of it. I might upload it. I don't know if I could be bothered, because I'm back at home now. It takes ages to upload anything. I'm already over 5 minutes, so that's going to take quite a while to upload. So I just wanted to drop this link, and I hope you go and put a few pieces of the puzzle together, and maybe get back in contact with me and tell me of anything you noticed or whatnot. I've noticed that out at the shopping mall, I don't know, I haven't been squirted obviously, but I feel like I don't know how people are getting along with their face. Dye nappers. Dye. Anyway, dye is the important word, because what they do to you, the face cloths. It was just that when I said it once before, the video wouldn't upload. But anyway, I've found that out in the shopping mall, it's a bit harder to breathe lately, and I'm like, you know, there's Wi-Fi on everywhere there. I noticed my reception got quite bad all of a sudden there not so long ago, and yeah, I don't know how people are getting along. I see a lot of them gasping. I'm going, man, there mustn't be much room for air, the way that's sucking inside their mouth. It's horrendous. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Go check the link.